Yes, and this is completely in line with that. And when I said that, I made the exception for income. I think that income-based affirmative action and poverty-based beneficial behavior, even if it disproportionately helps minorities, is something that I'm completely in support of. Basically, I'm in support of making decisions to help groups of people, but I don't think that the delineation should be based off of which ethnicity or which gender they're a part of. So, like, for example, if there are people in a rural area, then they might have a structural disadvantage that could be addressed through some sort of government means. Big supporter of that. Not a big supporter of helping everybody that is a certain race or a certain gender. Which hero do you think you want to be today? Very big difference there.
You don't have to be a
Christopher Holden is betting big on the loop. Right next to the train, he just opened Memento. It's a fast casual taqueria on one side, sit-down restaurant on the other.
That's a nice place.
Handmade decor, self-serve liquor, and mouth-watering Mexican food.
There's this unique thing about the area that you have tourists and locals.
A combo that's done well for the highly Instagrammable Amarillo.
Yeah, it's that restaurant will be successful. You're not gonna have Nevrons going in there and causing problems at all.
Gelato franchise.
Okay, just because McDonald's is shutting down doesn't mean other businesses that have a totally different pay structure and a totally different clientele that they cater to have not found ways to stay open. I absolutely believe that overpriced gelato and macaroons are doing well in Chicago.
Roldan also owns around the corner. He's opening another Amarino in the Loop this summer.
Yeah, see? And the reason why also is because a lot of the people that go in and cause trouble can't afford any of this food. That's another big reason. Why would you go into a restaurant if you can't afford anything? Like McDonald's, that's the reason why there's a lot of people in McDonald's that are there. It's because they can afford the food there.
All of the 300 locations, 19 countries, this one in Chicago is the #1 in sales. You have proofs that this area works.
All the ingredients at least some investors need to dismiss doubts about these sad signs.
Okay, let's back up for a second here. They don't have seats. There are not tables. You're not supposed to grab a big tray with food for several people and bring it to a table and sit there and spend half an hour and 40 minutes in the store. This is a get it and leave type of place, and unfortunately, that might have to be what happens to McDonald's. McDonald's in New York, these places are slammed if they're in a busy area. And you see
No, I've seen this before. Like, I've been to McDonald's before, and there's so many McDonald's, like here, at least in Austin, where, like, I swear to God, I feel like I'm going into a prison going into that McDonald's. McDonald's used to be so lit. It used to have, like, you know, you would sit down and it was like, you know, Ronald McDonald was a chair, or like fucking Grimace was like this like big kind of like beanbag round like chair thing. You could sit down there. And like now it's like these like fucking chairs like this. They're like bolted down to the ground and you can't move them. Yeah, there's like a Nintendo 64 there. There's a play place.
Greetings.
Lots of people coming in getting their breakfast, but they do not stick around. They leave. And maybe that's why some of these McDonald's in Chicago are made. If these stores were making money and they didn't have a crime problem, they would stay open. Heck, they stay open even if they had a crime problem because the money in the neighborhood is good enough to keep them. But thankfully, Chicago's mayor is up for re-election, and that city has a chance to change things. Let's see how that's going.
And the fact of the matter is, Mayor Johnson has 99 problems, and President Trump is not one of them. There's the...
No, it's this guy. He hates white people. I know that. He's the one. He says that he was the one that says that he hires black people because black people are more generous than white people. Remember him? Real winner there.
$988 million budget deficit.
And he's going off on President Trump. Like, you can't even keep a McDonald's open. You got people that are pillaging the McDonald's and you're mad at Donald Trump?
City is going to be facing. RTA has a $770 million budget deficit. Chicago Public Schools, $550 deficit.
Y'all push me so hard to try to like go and like push some like race stuff. This guy is a racist. He's a fucking racist. I would never vote for him. As a white person, I would never vote for this guy because he's advocating for race-based policies. He's the racist. I'm not.
You've captured more than
Yeah,
half of the
why the
mission
fuck
area.
would I vote for
Keep
this?
going.
Absolutely fucking not.
My magic
Yeah,
is
with this guy,
growing.
it is race. It absolutely is. He said it. This isn't me judging. This is a fact.
Chicago Transit Authority over $500 million deficit. So no, the mayor of Chicago does not have time to be worried about what is happening with President Trump.
Yeah.
He has his own issues. And I think that we need to remind him that we have been unhappy with him. You know, we're talking about a man with the single digit.
Okay, I'm sure that
A single digit.
he has relatively low approval. But just like
This is real firepower!
What a fucking retard! Holy shit! Oh my god!
New York, where I'm at, Chicago, they've got this problem where the person that they elect is part of the problem, and then they get upset with that person, and it's time for another election, and then what do? They
Elect
bring
another
in
retard.
somebody who just
Yeah.
continues the status quo. So he very well may win, despite what you're hearing here, which could mean
If you win with a 6% approval rating, I honestly would be impressed. I would respect that.
80 more McDonald's leave the city.
Over Memorial Day weekend, according to police. Yet Mayor Johnson continues to claim that he's making the city better and he's working to make it safer and that violence is actually going down.
The multiverse offers
The key
endless
invest-
It makes sense,
possibilities,
right? Because
but
no,
only
it
if
makes sense.
survives this
See, the
chaos.
violence at the restaurants are going down because there aren't any more restaurants. We don't have all these fights at McDonald's anymore. Like, I solved
30
that.
seconds before you
The
attack.
fine print
Get
there is there
ready.
aren't any more McDonald's. But, you know, it doesn't matter.
Investments that we are making continue to push forth our effort to build the safest,
be
most
better off making
affordable
a
big
deal
city in
with
America. Our investments
Yeah.
are clearly having some strong returns as violence continues to go down in the city of Chicago.
It's tough to find.
Okay, we got to talk about that because in New York they tell us the same thing. They tell us that violence is down, it's the safest
yeah.
big city everywhere, and you're safer here than you are in a place where criminals actually go to jail when they do something wrong. These numbers that we're getting out of these progressive cities, they are totally bogus. Look at this. In New York, just a month and a half ago,
Punished for allegedly faking New York City subway crime stats? Wait, the head of the New York PD District Transit Committee was stripped of his command allegations. Police report falsified to downplay subway crimes. Yeah, because the thing is, yeah, no,
Looks like the mission area.
Transit commander punished for faking crime statistics while they're telling us that crime is down.
Yeah.
What are they doing? They're making up reports, eliminating and
Yeah,
misclassifying
makes him look bad. Yeah, it just makes him look bad.
a handful of incidents. Is that how these big cities keep getting safer? It might be.
Turns because crime is still up. It's running rampant. People are still fleeing the city because of it.
It is still up. But let me tell you something, and I think I talked about this. You know, Mayor Johnson and Illinois officials.
6%, man. Man, what the fuck are you doing?
Feeling stronger
But
all
you
my
think about how bad that is? 6%?
I see.
God damn.
Love to talk about how crime is down. Yes, crime is down a
What is that? What the fuck is that? Is that an armadillo?
A
amount of what it was last year, but not down so much that you could be somewhere bragging
Wait.
about how crime is not happening.
Wait, that's a... What the fuck is this?
Down so much that you a little small to talk about how crime is down. Yes, crime is down a little.
It's a rock. The guy threw a rock in there. I get it
small
now.
amount of what it was
It's a
last.
rock, and you got somebody crawling in.
Stronger already.
So he threw the rock through the window, and now he's roaching in through the hole. Oh my God!
Year, but not down so much that you could be somewhere bragging about how crime is not happening here in the city. I
wanna
just
know what
told you
he's gonna
guys
do.
a couple of months ago, my husband was literally carjacked in front of
can't-
our house, and I live 3 blocks from the mayor. So don't tell me about how crime is down and that the citizens of Chicago are...
Your god is suffering.
That one hurts. Thanks so much.
Reborn from the chaos.
Bro, it's the bro.
Their
I
team's
just got,
captured
yeah, we got.
progress.
I think I like that word, the Nevrons. I should just call all the people that cause these problems. Just everybody,
That's what I need to
like just call them Nevrons. That's just the word, bro. Like he just walks in, yeah. The goblins, yeah, exactly.
happy with this administration, and we're happy with what we're seeing because
what are
we're
you
not.
doing? What are you
You're
doing?
the same mayor that we was unhappy with in 2023 when I first started on this platform. Nothing has changed about that.
Look at this guy helping himself right here, the restaurant register right here. But you know, it's hard,
It's free loot.
hard for a mayor to make or break a city's crime problem. Now, I'm not saying that that's not what's going on here, but many of these cities have other progressive leaders who pass laws.
You didn't even lock the door? Like, I mean, so you didn't lock the door, you didn't lock the fucking cash register, and this guy's just going in on it.
People like this.
It's not empty. Yeah, aren't you supposed to put the money? Like, I never worked in one of these jobs before, but aren't you supposed to put the money in the safe?
Mr. Robber here keep doing their thing without any fear of retribution from the justice system. But here's the thing: if people are leaving the city because of crime, where's this crime happening?
Someone actually brought this up because me and my friend were thinking about robbing a Wendy's because he worked there. And we were talking about it, and like, yeah, no, it probably was an inside job. Because we were thinking about, like, you know, yeah, exactly, right? This is like back in like 2010, maybe 2009. But we ended up not doing that because I thought that, the reason why I said not to do it is because I'm like, bro, I've been to that Wendy's. They have like 5 cameras there. They're going to get us. He's like, no, dude, they won't. We'll put like a thing on our face. No, dude, they're going to get us. We go there all the time. They're going to immediately know it's me. They're going to know it's me instantly. I go there constantly. There's a against the world. Yeah, because it's illegal. Well, because it's too high risk, bro. Like, yeah, don't shit where you eat. Yeah, that's bar Wendy's. Like, you can't. They pick me up easily. Yeah, they would get me instantly. So yeah, actually, you bring up a really good point. That probably was an inside job. Really, really good point. I never even thought of that. I don't know why.
It's not happening in the rich neighborhoods. It's not happening to the rich, wealthy restaurants. It's happening to the places and at the places where the middle class goes to spend money. And if the middle class doesn't feel safe in McDonald's, doesn't feel safe spending money there, and the places are overrun with lawlessness, people are going to have to leave. Franchisees are going to close their restaurants because their customer base just
Because
isn't.
they're not making any fucking money.
The area's almost yours.
It's not complicated.
That's better.
Oh, I have a store, and it costs $15,000, and it's making $12,000. Okay, I'm gonna close the store.
It's okay. I did it. You need me.
Duh.
There. What do you think about that? Is that why McDonald's are leaving Chicago? Is that why they're probably going to leave certain parts of New York pretty soon if they don't get a handle on this hungry violence problem? Let me know. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
No, it's insane. It's insane because even they and I feel like what's so embarrassing about it, let me link y'all the video. What's so embarrassing about it is that people think that they're helping somebody. They think that they're actually helping out these communities by saying like, oh, the police are so bad. Oh, they're so mean. They're so bad. Oh no, we want to protect you from the police. And then they go and they let these people just fucking, again, they feel so good about this. They're helping, bro. They're helping the criminals. Yes, it's so embarrassing. Well, it's a socioeconomic thing. They have to rob the Wendy's. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What do we do? What are we talking about? It's outrageous. Yes, I don't even want to. Yes, white liberals and gated communities that never have to live with the consequences of their own performative fucking empathy. It is so annoying. Let me link you guys the video. Give it a like. fast food is crazy, crazy, crazy expensive now. Why they're panicking over higher prices? They should be.
Which hero do you think
It's
you
been a
wanna be
while.
today?
They need to be panicking. They better be fucking panicking. It's so expensive now.
You don't have to be a witch.
I don't even
want
wanna
to
go anymore.
There's been a lot of talk
But it does
online
help.
and in the news about how much fast food prices have gone up over the recent years.
Once home to the
Who
dollar
am I
menu,
gonna
prices
banish
at
from
the
this
Golden
match?
Arches leaving a bad taste in the mouth of consumers
Look
who
at that,
just want value.
$10.
Some restaurants are continuing with price hikes, while others
Mm-hmm.
are getting desperate with attempts to offer more deals in hopes of increasing traffic.
Restaurants don't cut prices for fun. Did consumers essentially force your hand by being fed up?
Customers are telling us that they're really stretched.
Now, we all know inflation has been rampant since the beginning of 2020 when the pandemic happened.
This is nuts.
Grocery prices, in some cases, are falling. Fast food prices are rising, and these CEOs, they know it. They're hearing these complaints.
But what's really going on here? I mean, are fast food companies trying to pull a fast one on us, price gouging under the cover of inflation?
Fast food places in general, y'all better watch your goddamn ass.
Is this just plain old corporate greed like many have claimed?
He's right.
Who told y'all was that good to be charging that much for y'all food?
Or is there
True, it's not that good.
more to this story?
Fast food used to mean inexpensive.
Pick your
Going
hero.
viral,
Don't waste
the
your
Big Mac
money.
meal
I'm not
priced at
judging.
$18 at a Connecticut rest stop.
Well, in this video, I'm going to try to get to the bottom of it.
Oh my
Wikipedia
god.
defines price gouging as a pejorative term
Fast
used
food
to refer
blows?
to the
Yeah.
practice of increasing the prices
Seems
of
that
goods,
way.
services, or commodities to a level much higher than is considered reasonable or fair by
Yeah.
some. This commonly applies to the price increases of basic necessities after natural disasters. Usually this event occurs after a demand or supply shock, like, say, a global pandemic.
Yeah.
Harvard Business School says there's no rule for what qualifies as price gouging,
I've
but
watched
it's not an
entire
uncommon
realities
occurrence.
consumed by
For example,
chaos. I
EpiPen
won't
costs
let
and
that
Uber
happen
price
again.
surges are both examples of price increases that
30
have been
seconds before you
considered
attack.
unfair.
Get ready.
But what's the difference between
I think this is completely a total
Your
like
idealism
you cannot
refreshes a
compare
battered old soul.
using a Uber app to insulin or like medical supplies.
The evil on this world.
These are two totally different
Unlike
things.
anything I have ever
between
felt
price
before.
gouging and inflation? While price gouging is often the result of a business
Life-saving
decision,
advice, yeah.
inflation is a general
4,
increase in the
3,
prices of goods and
2,
services
1.
over time and is directly
All you need to
impacted
do is
by
capture the
markets.
mission area.
And while 40
Got it?
states across the country have laws in place
The
to
occult
ban price
strikes
gouging,
See, they need to make a law that says that McDonald's can't charge more than $3 for a hamburger. That's the problem. Like, it's ridiculous. And if you if you buy a fast food meal, it can't be more than like $15. That's not really.
price gouging prohibition.
Come on.
And this makes it a difficult thing to enforce because so many supply chains are nationwide. And as a result, states face heightened challenges to protect consumers from price gouging. So in my opinion, price gouging is a rather nebulous concept.
Goodbye.
It often lacks clear-cut depictions, and it's not only a practical question, but also a moral one. However, with this fast food
Listen,
dilemma,
it's not immoral for McDonald's to charge a lot of money for a McDouble. It's just annoying. It's annoying and it makes me mad. That's all.
it's not just about high prices here. It's also about prices that seem disconnected from costs and the actual products themselves. So whether specific fast food companies have engaged in price gouging is up for debate. What certainly isn't is how much prices have increased over the years. And the real question then becomes, is it justified? Finance Buzz released a staggering report on fast food prices over the last decade, and it showed some very interesting stats, claiming McDonald's citing a 100% increase to their prices from 2014.
I went to Popeyes the other day and it was $21 for me. I got a 4-piece tenders meal, a large drink with large mashed potatoes and gravy and Cajun fries. $21.
2024. Now, to understand how we got here, let's just rewind for a second. Fast food in its early days was built on two core promises: speed and affordability. Now, with its initial success, it really started to become a symbol of American Bullshit. If the food may have lacked in quality, it ultimately may have
This video is probably taken in like 2017. Like, I'm joking, but like this is probably taken realistically 2005. Like I feel like this is about 2005 prices, maybe 2000. Like yeah, it's somewhere around there. 90s? Nah, bro. Nah.
However, today, the same can't be said. It's not breaking news, but fast food is rarely fast anymore. And it's becoming pretty expensive for what the quality is. And over the last 2 decades, rising costs have hit the industry both with real estate prices, minimum wage increases, and supply chain
Bullshit,
inefficiency.
not in Texas. There's no minimum wage increase. It's still $7.
Started driving up costs. Add to that the increase in costs of beef, chicken, potatoes, along with table products, and suddenly the simple cheap burger wasn't so cheap to make anymore.
Fake.
These changes laid the groundwork for the price hikes that we're seeing today, but they only tell part of the story. What's happening now feels different, like something has fundamentally shifted. Oh, I'm sorry. But I have to keep it real. It's not just the rise in costs that are part of doing business. It's also factors like increases to advertising spend, ballooning executive compensation packages, along with significant investments into technology.
Wait, and he can work remotely. So this guy doesn't even have to show up and he gets $113 million? And this isn't, oh, it's Starbucks. Yeah, of course. They probably sold, what 50 drinks to make that much money? They need to have, see, Trump needs to get deemed to be like the fast food czar. Like, I'll sort this out so fast. Like, what I would do is I would go to every and I would and if it's not the same, they get sued for advertising. Somebody from the company has to go to jail.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Yeah,
Control
we're going
law.
to jail, that's fine. But they got so they,
You'll have to
actually
keep fighting
we'll do
until we have a winner.
Everybody gets to draw straws, and the person that gets the short straw goes to jail. That's right. That way it's fair. And with all the executive leadership, because we don't know exactly, random board member. We don't know exactly whose fault it is, so we're just gonna have to guess. It's equality. Yeah, that's fair.
The
And so,
multiverse offers endless possibilities.
that would be a good
only
start.
If it survives this chaos.
Compensation packages, along with significant investments into technology, like mobile apps for these companies.
30 seconds
Oh, and
before you
of
attack.
course, stock
Get ready.
buybacks, returning billions of dollars to shareholders. But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at some of the numbers. According to the Federal Reserve's economic data, food away from home, which is the category that includes fast food, this rose roughly 28.5% over the last 5 years. But general overall inflation rose only 24%.
That's the thing is, after COVID, this is what happened.
4,
COVID
3,
gave them an
2,
excuse to
1.
raise prices massively,
All you need to do is capture the
and
mission
then they
area.
never
Got
went
it?
down. That's what
I don't
happened with
think I
all
could
these
handle the
fast food
pressure of the
restaurants.
Dark Force.
Now,
That's
at a
what it
first
was.
glance, these price hikes might seem like a logical reaction to the rising costs of inflation. But let's dig a bit deeper. While the cost of doing business has increased, profit margins at many major chains have held steady or even grown. Take McDonald's, for instance. Despite facing higher expenses, their operating margins climbed to nearly 46% in 2020.
That's insane.
Up from around 41% in 2019. That's not just covering costs, that's rising. And if you don't think operating margin is inside this, let's look at their net profit margin.
Look at
It's
this.
gone up from 28% right before the pandemic hit, all the
28. That's disgusting.
Co-op time.
Look at this.
way up to over 33%.
Don't. It's not because of the war in Ukraine or Gaza. The fucking Taco Bell got rid of 5-layer nachos. It has nothing to fucking do with it. Don't blame Ukraine on this.
2024. Now this has led McDonald's to begin to take some drastic measures to try to convince customers they not only aren't being greedy,
but also that they still can provide value with their menu.
Bullshit.
But more on that in a moment. This pattern isn't unique to McDonald's, though. Chipotle has reported record revenues fueled by menu price increases of nearly...
Chipotle is really good. Chipotle's fine. There's nothing Chipotle doesn't do anything. But actually, that's not true. They need to have better meatballs. But other than that, yeah, Chipotle is great. Big fan of Chipotle. Chipotle is fine. That's the other. Well, yeah, people get E. coli. But that's
15% over the last 2 years. In fact, during the making of this video, they just announced another 2% price increase, which brings the total number of price hikes to 7 times since 2021. And Chipotle technically isn't fast food and is more in the category of fast casual dining, but they still are a part of that food away from home stat that I provided from the Federal Reserve. So you can still learn a lot about their recent financial performance. Chipotle's net margin is higher now than ever before.
And even compared to this McDonald's, McDonald's was more than twice as much as this. See this? They're at 10%. This is like a lot of companies have between 8 and 12% operational margin. This is normal.
How we'll solve this without...
But it's McDonald's that's the bad one. 10% fair. Yeah, they're making 10%. Again!
Everybody ready? Has been steadily climbing since the pandemic.
Hardly.
However, the margins did tank before the pandemic due to foodborne illness issues the company was facing.
It's fake.
But if we also look at their revenue and net income, that has also been rising steadily since the last quarter of 2020. Here's the kicker. Chipotle's former CEO, Brian Niccol, earned over $17 million.
That's not fair, though, because no. Chipotle, it's different. So, with Chipotle, their operating income is going to go up because they have more places to grow because they have a market cap. Whereas McDonald's hit a market cap 50 fucking years ago. So there's a total, like, you can't look at total net revenue. You have to look at what the operating margin is. Because if you're making 150 million versus 50 million at the same net revenue, that's the real fucking conversation. At $20 million, that's not even that. No, I'm not sponsored by Chipotle. Like, I'm not. I eat Chipotle at least 3 times a week, and I don't want to hear this. This is bullshit. It's McDonald's and Taco Bell that are wrong. Chipotle's fine. I don't have stock in them.
Including significant bonuses tied to the company's profitability. This is over 1,300 times the median pay of a Chipotle worker. Now, whether you think the CEO is worth 1,300 times the average worker or not, it's clear that they are making more money now than ever before.
They are.
And Chipotle also just announced in July that they were authorizing a $400 million stock buyback program. Wow. Essentially funneling excess cash back to shareholders instead of, I don't know, reinvesting it in operations or finding out ways to keep prices stable. Additionally, Yum Brands, which owns Taco Bell, this is Pizza Hut. Decided that it was a last resort option while
bullshit doing that. He's been doing that for years.
Later that year, clocking in a 21% increase in total revenue over its pre-pandemic earnings.
Insane.
Now, since then, executives at the company have authorized a $1 billion share repurchase program, returning $678 million to its shareholders. Now, there's no secret here that greater amounts of capital are being redirected to corporate-level costs, such as C-level executive compensation. Now, critics argue that inflation has become a convenient excuse for these prices. Yes, labor and ingredient costs are up, but why are executive salaries soaring at the same time? Why are companies...
Because they're soaring with the price of the company, because their salary is part of the equity that they're given in the company, and that's the compensation package. They're not paying the guy a big bag of $200 or $20 million. They're paying him with a stock package. That's the reason why he's getting a lot of money.
is increasing ad budgets and launching multi-million-dollar stock buybacks while citing
totally different.
higher costs for passing price increases to consumers. Now, in some cases, the numbers suggest these companies are taking advantage of inflationary pressures to pad their profits.
100%.
In fact, a recent analysis
Especially
from the
McDonald's.
Economic Policy Institute found that corporate profits accounted for over 40% of price increases across several industries during the pandemic recovery period. Now, while fast food isn't singled out in this analysis, it does seem to fit into this broader.
So it's important because if you're looking at all of the different food, and then fast food is the worst offender, then you would have to logically assume, and that the other prices, like Applebee's hasn't gone up that much. Chili's somehow is fucking cheaper. So it's actually fast food is probably 60 or 70%.
Trend. This narrative has led to a huge disconnect from corporations to their consumers, particularly around their pricing and the value propositions they offer.
True.
But the interesting thing here is some of these companies are faring much better than others. Chipotle, for example, is continuing to grow in spite of their price hikes. And
Because
also-
they haven't reached market saturation for having enough stores in an entire nation. They're not worldwide like McDonald's. So in 20 years, 30 years, Chipotle is going to have the same problem. They're growing because they're a new company and they have room to grow. But McDonald's and Taco Bell doesn't have that same room because they've already had a hegemony over fast food for 50 years. It's totally different. Easy excuse. No, it's a fact. This is a fact. You're defending this bullshit? No. What do you mean I'm defending this bullshit? Their profit margins are at like 10 to 15%. McDonald's is at 30. So how the fuck am I defending it? No, this is, they're growing. How many stores, look.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
There's 3,000 Chipotle.
Now, who am I gonna banish
There's
from this match?
13,000 McDonald's. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. Bro really likes Chipotle. I'm not a Chipotle stockholder. This is an objective fact that their net revenue is going to go up because their business is still in the phase of growth and the product is good that people are buying it. I'm not a stockholder. I eat there all the time. I know this.
Also historically haven't offered any sort of value meal. While restaurants like
They don't need
McDonald's,
to.
Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, and others are all trying to entice customers by trying to add more value deals. to
They're
their
lying.
menu.
They're not value. See, it used to be the dollar menu, and then it was the value menu, and then they got rid of it.
Pick your hero. Or villain.
But of course,
I'm not
fast food
judging.
chains have their side of the story too. They
Yeah,
argue that
their side, which is lying and wasting people's fucking money, and then advertising.
Perhaps we should give these humans good reason to hate and fear us after all.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The worst part about wearing costumes, the blood stains. Am I right?
I wouldn't know. I don't fight to hurt people. I fight to heal them.
Well, when I'm done here, you'll have plenty of folks to heal. Trust me.
Something tells me I should start with you.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Your attacks are useless.
What did Doomsy do to the universe this time?
is a mutant's greatest gift.
Vortex field! Fall back and regroup.
There's some kind of mystical doohickey. You cannot hurt me. I feel like myself again. The moon haunts you! Here they are now.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Better. That time has come.
Moon Knight means business.
This time I need healing. I feel better already. The Cosmos heals you. Here is an enemy to pursue.
Feeling fantastic.
Stronger together. Good medicine. Lead them to fear Magneto!
I require urgent treatment. I'm opening a portal. Here is
I am born anew. I will bring peace to this unit.
When the chips are down, you want your heroes a little roguish and scruffy, like me. Check out the BRB!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
So you're the almighty Phoenix, huh? Not as big as I expected. Speaking of which, if you're looking for planets to burn, I know a few that deserve it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Intruders detected.
Nothing here. Suspicious.
This place is curious. Keep an eye here.
Sorry, no escaping us now.
Healing power.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Together.
Disappear!
This time I need healing.
I was worried.
The Cosmos heals you. I am at your service.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
The Cosmos heals you.
Nice one, nice one. That's all it took? Really?
Watch this place carefully.
Beware.
I feel better already.
Ha, there you are. Oh, check this place out.
The Cosmos heals you.
The moon haunts you!
Let's form a super group.
Some assistance, please. I've become vulnerable.
Strange, can you ult first and I can ult?
Yeah.
Tell me when you're going to ult. When you see me fly up, immediately ult.
I have
The
risen.
Invisible Woman is here. They've almost got it!
My cosmic might returns. Some assistance, please. Of course. I unleash the moon.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh, side, what the side, bro? Yeah.
Well, you can't expect to win them all. Which hero do you think you want to be today?
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match? The right heroes could make all the difference.
Be wary. No timeline exists where Magneto yields. To be. I have found a greater cause.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
If you step out of line, Mr. Barnes, I will not hesitate to rip that metallic limb from your body.
Then I guess it's a good thing I only need one arm to take you out.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I feel like myself again. You cannot hurt me. You are under my protection.
We're in over our heads.
You shall not be hurt. Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift.
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
Incoming! You shall not be harmed.
Which hero do you think you want to be today? Now, who am I gonna banish from this match? The right heroes could make all the difference.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
Round 1, go!
There's nothing I can't fix.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Should you fall, Thunderdog, I shall put that hammer of yours to good use.
Mjolnir can only be lifted by those who... I fear you are not.
Who needs to lift it when I can reshape its uru level?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll patch you up, sir.
Put a scratch.
me. I'm just dying. I'll patch you up.
Next version of me I need is nice.
You're clear of the spider net. You're ready for action.
They have to go.
Your goal is suffering. This is real firepower.
You are nothing!
This is real firepower.
Okay, let's try it.
I'll patch you up.
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
Things are gonna be different this time.
Better stop that vehicle!
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. Spider net. Watch
You're
out.
welcome.
It's spider time!
Bless the shooting off.
See, I'm working hard.
I am ready to put on a show!
I'll patch you up.
Mutant kind! Homo superior.
Your god is suffering. You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You get a weapon. My good deed for the day.
Smack every problem.
Rockets launching again. Armor patch here. Pay up. You're
He
ready.
stopped them in their tracks!
This is real firepower. Those fingers don't grow on trees, you know. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. Enjoy the amplifier. Just like
Only 60 seconds left!
This is real firepower. My good deed for the day.
Exactly as after my step.
Threefold victory!
Their vessel shall not pass this point.
Down to 30 seconds!
You're welcome.
Legs for this?
He stopped them in their tracks!
Myself again.
Team play. That's me.
The final 10 seconds!
You're just dying.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner!
You're ready for action.
The current score is 0-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Round 2,
Chips are
go!
down. You want your heroes a little roguish and scruffy, like me.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
We were inseparable as children, you and I.
And then we grew up. Well, one of us did. You and that stupid child.
battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch out, there's a away.
I'm invited to a tower.
This is why I tried to play
first. These beasts must belong to me.
Barely wounded.
Your god is suffering.
I feel like myself again.
You're welcome.
My thanks.
Squid, 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 squid.
I'll patch you up.
The denizens of the deep have been dealt with.
What unusual beasts make up? You're ready for action. Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
I am barely wounded.
Those guys are about to shoot at us. You're welcome. Armor patch here. Hey up.
I am ready to put on a show.
You're welcome. Me assistance.
Step in my step.
Who is behind you?
I feel like
I'll patch you up. Things are gonna be different this time. You're welcome.
Repairs in progress. The repairs are in order.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Hey up.
1 minute.
I'll patch you up.
my thanks, healer.
Your god is...
Gods are outdated.
Someone scratch my back. Miss Parker has let us...
I am Aston, Ultra Great Supreme.
Team play. That's me. Imagine what you can do.
Push, push, push.
Well, okay. I'll patch you up.
I feel like myself again.
Only 60 seconds left.
Team play. That's me.
Adversaries gather.
You're clear of the spider nets. You're ready for it.
I have destroyed a site. I am very wounded.
This is real firepower!
Down to 30 seconds.
Your powers are mine! This is real firepower!
Final 10 seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it easy. I'll patch you up.
Supreme.
You get a weapon. You get it. That's me.
Some kind of firebombs?
I am ready to put on a show.
Ready for action.
Put some pep in my step.
I unleash the Vishanti's power. Ready for action. Team play. That's me.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Avengers Tower, attack me once more.